Business ethics. The basis for sustainable and successful business is to have integrity and transparent business practices. Business ethics drive companies to operate honestly and equitably in accordance with local law. These practices need to be considered when addressing ethical business operations that include anti-corruption, competitive business practices, eliminating conflicts of interest, protection of intellectual property, respect for company and personal data, export controls. The automotive industry expects that our supplier partners practice ethical business behaviors throughout their supply chain. Corruption and bribery. Corruption is dishonest or fraudulent conduct, especially by those in power. Corruption typically involves bribery, anything offered or promised as a reward or gift as a result of achieving a desired outcome can be considered bribery. While bribery is only one type of corruption, it's a large concern in business sectors where goods and services are being exchanged. No form of corruption is tolerated by the automotive industry. Anti-competitive business practices. Fair competition encourages innovation in the marketplace and allows customers to choose from various products at affordable pricing. Local laws govern unfair business practices that are likely to reduce competition. An unfair business practice can occur when two competing companies collaborate on pricing in order to limit competition, or if a single company acquires a dominant position in the industry by preventing competition. Conflicts of interest. A conflict of interest arises when an individual or organization is involved in multiple competing interests. Conflicts of interest could possibly lead to corrupt decisions in which an individual will benefit more than the company that they represent. Conflicts of interest should be addressed in your company's Code of Conduct policy. Intellectual property and personal data. Protecting intellectual property and personal data is crucial to the success of any company. There are different ways to protect intellectual property under the law, depending on the type of property. It's important to know the differences for proper protection. Local law also governs the use and disclosure of personal data. Consult local law to ensure your company is ethically managing and protecting this data. Keys to ensuring ethical behavior. In order to ensure ethical behavior, your company should develop policies and procedures to explicitly prohibit corrupt practices, train employees to identify warning signs and report corrupt practices without fear of retribution, abstain from any type of anti-competitive business practice, including price fixing, abuse of dominant position, and abuse of economic dependence, avoid or immediately address any conflicts of interest, and comply with applicable laws regarding intellectual property, personal data, and records.